All right. Well, I know this is not the normal time for one of my videos. I even said that my next Michigan video would be New Year's Eve, but a lot has changed after today. If you haven't been seeing the news lately, at least today, Michigan head coach Sherrone Moore was fired. Um, when I first heard this news, I thought that was rather quick. I mean, I thought maybe he was kind of already teetering on the edge, but they were 9-3, and I thought, well, you know, I would have given him a chance, but get him a quarterback coach that can teach Bryce Underwood up. But they want to move on. That's fine. Then I found out why he got fired. He got fired with cause. He had an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. And so this is like a Mel Tucker thing. And Michigan has a zero tolerance policy on it, and they fired him. So because he violated the terms of the contract, they don't have to pay him, and they can just fire him right off the spot. Okay, that's fair. I mean, Sherrone Moore has a wife and kid, and he's cheating on him with a staff member. I mean, that's his fault, you know. But apparently, there's, from what I understand, he actually got the staff member pregnant, and so when news got out about this, and when I thought, okay, well, he made his mistake, and he's gone. We can move on, get a coach, an offensive minded coach who can, teach Bryce Underwood up. It's a bad look, no question about it. A lot of this happened right after signing day, so now a lot of these kids are probably going to want to go somewhere else. So this is something that could hurt the program. It's a bad look for Michigan, but at least they're taking care of it. But the story doesn't end there. Then later on, I find out after the news broke about this and he got fired, Sherrone Moore went to the mistress's house and threatened to kill her and himself. And now he's in custody. And now this thing has gone full. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't want to. Sorry about the language, but my mind is just gone. Like, this is the craziest story I've heard from a Michigan coach in a while. Not since I remember Gary Moeller, he got in a fight with a cop in a bar, and he lost his job from that. But that was like early 90s. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, and apparently he had an ongoing relationship with this woman like all year, but they didn't have enough proof, or maybe they weren't really looking for proof. I don't know, but it seemed to pop up, like all these rumors would pop up after Michigan lost. Apparently, I didn't know about this, but I was watching a report from some guy who he does like on the ground news reporting for Michigan, and he said like every time Michigan lost a game, these rumors of him having an affair with a staff member would come up, and he paid no mind to it because it sounded like fans who wanted him fired. Well, apparently those rumors were true. And now he goes from being handed, and keep in mind, Sherrone Moore was handed this job. When Jim Harbaugh had to leave because of all his scandals and all that, Sherrone Moore was the guy that stayed behind, and he took over after all that. So, but they didn't really have another coaching option to transition to Michigan style of coaching. But now that's all gone. Like he's like not only he's gone, not only he lost his job, he's probably lost his wife and kids because I mean, you cheat on your wife and kid with another mistress who's pregnant with another. This is a guy who's lost everything. So it's not a surprise that he went through the mental state of, he's I think he's gone, like mentally gone. Like he just lost everything. He went from head coach at one of the most prestigious universities in the world to uh, in jail with no job, no family, nothing. And it just kind of goes to show you have to make the right decisions in life, man. You can't get suckered into something that's not good for you. When you have something, when you worked so hard in your life and you built something up, you you have to protect that at all costs, and you cannot get cave into the temptations of the success that you have. And I don't know where Michigan goes from here. Biff Poggi is the acting interim head coach. If you remember, Biff was the interim coach earlier in the year with wins over Central Michigan and a win over Nebraska when Sherrone Moore was serving a suspension for deleting text messages during an investigation. This is another thing. This is more than just Sherrone Moore. There's something else with this Michigan program that needs to change because every year there's always a new scandal, and I think it might have something to do with Ward Manuel. And Michigan has to make a decision if they want to, or if they're okay with these scandals, because the other thing is Michigan sports programs as a whole, they've been doing pretty good. Michigan has a national title. Michigan basketball looks pretty good. Michigan hockey looks pretty good. I mean, the sports program has been a huge success, but it just seems like the football program, man, scandal after scandal after scandal, and it's like it's getting old. So I don't know something needs to change. I mean, I'm always going to support Michigan. I'm always going to support the team to win, but they need to get some of this cancer out. But hopefully their next head coach, because I don't think it's going to be Biff Poggi. I think he's just an interim guy. Whoever they get, hopefully has more of a squeaky clean record, but good enough to warrant like an actual successful head coaching career. Because this is a move that could this could be a big blow to the football program, and I mean, a lot of recruits could leave because of this. So something needs to change. We'll see what happens. Like I said, Michigan's next game is December 31st in Orlando, Florida. They're taking on the Texas Longhorns. Who knows who's going to play in that game? I'll do a video whenever they figure out who's their next head coaches, and it comes at a bad time because a lot of teams already got their head coaches, and so Michigan's kind of stuck with slim pickings. So one guy I heard that I kind of like, Jed Fish. He's the head coach at Washington. They have a good offensive program. He's a good quarterbacks coach. I think if we can manage to bring him in and keep Bryce Underwood here, we can actually coach him up to be a decent quarterback instead of just letting him waste away with. That was the thing with Sherrone Moore I didn't like. I like running the ball, but he's too conservative with the play calling. Just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. I know that's the Michigan way, but when you got someone like Bryce Underwood, you need to teach to throw the ball a little bit better. And you also need to not sleep around with the staff members. We can't even. This is basically Mel Tucker 2.0. It's actually worse because Mel Tucker never threatened to kill anyone. I'm sorry, but that's what happened. So, yeah, that'll do it for me. No matter what, go blue. Sherrone Moore, you need to get your life together. I mean, you're never going to coach at Michigan again, but I don't want to. I don't like seeing someone, even if it's their own fault. I hate to see someone's life get thrown away by a mistake. So clean up your shit. But Michigan, I still stand by you. But man, you need to stop getting these scandals because it's getting hard to defend you when you do shit like this. But go blue. My next video will be the Sunday. Um, to a reaction to the Lions at the Rams. Um, but until then, go blue, go Michigan, go Lions, go Tigers, hey, go Red Wings, and go Pistons. That's all I have. It's late. It's been a crazy day. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. And stay warm. It's freezing.